Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our beloved lecturer, Mr. Rahman, and to all my classmates and fellow friends. My name is Daim Faiza binti Pangeran Yunus, and today I would like to present the articles about analysis of the assessment of caloric expenditure in 4 modes of aerobic dance. This journal is taken by National Strength and Conditioning Association on 2006. Alright, first of all, introduction. There are different forms of aerobic dance have been introduced as an effective and fun way to control body weight. So there are variety of ways for you to lose weight. So I will explain further in the next slide. The fitness industry is constantly introducing new and innovative modes of aerobic dance, some of which include water aerobics, RPM, or also known as spinning cycle. RPM stands for raw power in motion, fixed cycling exercise. If you have done Wingate exercise days, that is one of the RPM. So resistant aerobics, pump, high and low impact aerobics, football and steps. For step class, they utilize a similar protocol using 21 cm block and pace of 120 beats per minute. This study examined whether there was a significant difference in the calorie expenditure that occurs from participating in body combat, RPM, step and pump aerobic dance classes. There is a hypothesis stated that calories will be expended by activities that involve both upper and lower body muscles, such as body combat classes. And jogging also will be effective, jogging at 8 km for burning calories. So if you have desire to burning calories, both methods will be effective for you to expend the caloric expenditure. The next one is method. For this method assessment, the method is experimental approach to the problem. So a repeated measure design will be used for these 4 different modes of aerobic dance. They tested for heart rate responses during the classes. Participants completed all 4 classes in random order with at least 24 to 48 hours lapsing between each test seasons. The next one is subjects recruited, not random, from Health and Fitness World, Tasmania, Australia. Selection criteria demanded all subjects be exercise ready based on PAR, Q and health screening questionnaires, and all the subjects must have experience to perform aerobic dance classes that being tested. 28 women that are required to participate in 1 season each of 4 different types of aerobic dance classes, but performs the aerobic dance in random. The duration of the class time for pump, step and body combat are 60 minutes. Only RPM cycling 45 minutes. For assessment instruments, heart rate monitoring is used to monitor the heart rate responses among the subjects during the aerobic dance classes. Polar Vantage and V heart rate monitors were used to record the subject average heart rate value every 15 seconds throughout each class. The results for these dance classes: heart rate were significantly P0.01, significantly greater for body combat. Body combat indicates 145.1. I will show you later the table for this result. Alright, step 143, RPM 147.5 when compared to pump, only 119.2. This means pump is the lowest caloric expenditure among those classes, body combat, step and RPM. The highest one is RPM 147 because RPM is only lasts for 30 seconds for wind gate test. This is to estimate your anaerobic fitness. Conversely, there was no significant difference between body combat and step. Only P0 stand for indicate 0.05 body combat and RPM, 0.05 step and RPM 0.05. Result demonstrated that subject intensity for pump, body combat, step and RPM was 60.2, 73.2 for step, 74.3%. This is for the numbers, the figures, percentage of your maximal heart rate, which I will show you. Right, this is the figure of heart rate. The highest one is RPM. The highest heart rate 147.5. You can see from there. And then the lowest is pump, only 1.9, and that is the percentage of heart rate maximal. As you can see, RPM indicates the most highest, 74.3, and the next is body combat step. The lowest one is pump class. Figure 1, estimated calorie expenditure for women participating in 4 different aerobic modalities. So jogging domain for the highest for 8.37 kilometer, and next is RPM, and the lowest one as usual is pump. Right, we go for discussion. Purpose of this study was to determine whether there is a significant difference between the energy cost of various aerobic dance programs for women. There was a significant difference between pump and step, pump and RM, and pump body combat classes in energy expenditure. Indicates that body combat, RPM, and step classes are more capable of meeting the recommended guidelines from American College of Sports Medicine 1998. Stated that reducing body fat levels if we do aerobic dance at least 3 times a week compared to pump aerobic dance, because it only indicates lowest energy expenditure. So recommendation doing 3 times a week for RPM, step classes, and body combat. Most recommendation. Generally recommended that in order to achieve change in body composition, an exercise program should expend at least 5.5 to 6.6 calories per minute for every at least 30 to 45 minute season. This is what based on American College of Sport Medicine 1998. Each of the 4 classes tested in this study was estimated to expand well above this standard. Pump must conducted at least 60 minutes. Body combat step also in 60 minutes. Only RPM conducted using 45 minutes because it has the highest for the energy expenditure. And only pump class performed 4 times per week due to its lower energy cost in order to obtain same caloric as 3 seasons of body combat, step, and RPM to have successful weight management. In order to have successful weight management, performing these recommendation activities would be met with the understanding that the exercise should be combined with an appropriate calorie control diet. So if you have desire to lose your weight, do these recommendation activities at the same time, you can control your diet. Alright, next we go to relative intensity of body combat. Steps and RPM could be classified as hard, 70 to 89% of maximum heart rate. Pump, only moderate the intensity, which contain 50 to 55 to 69% of maximum heart rate. However, jogging at 8.37 km is likely to expend significantly more energy than any of the 4 types of aerobic dance explored in the study. It shows that jogging has more caloric expenditure compared to those 4 aerobic dance based on this study. Alright, as for conclusion, RPM, body combat and step aerobics were effective as jogging between 8.0 and 8.37 km. As they made American College of Sports Medicine guidelines for weight modification and maintenance. That's all from me today, and thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.